Welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
"25 years of excellence."
More than that.
More than 25 years of excellence. Hello, everyone. I'm Wilford Brimley.
You don't sound like Wilford Brimley.
And if you're not taking your children to Tomorrow's Promise, let me tell you, you better. And then you call Tomorrow's Promise.
My children are a little bit old for that.
No, they can go. Welcome in, guys. Look,
You
ready?
go. You still learn things.
Ready?
Oh, what am I looking at?
Hey, Santa.
Hey!
Are you all about the Santa?
No, I wear this to keep my head warm.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Well, good morning to y'all.
Morning.
Good morning, Rob.
Good morning. We still got rolling. It was a fun, exciting morning.
It was. There was a lot of drama involved.
My little Stella decided she didn't want to walk this morning, which kind of concerned me because she's always full of energy. She is a little bit smaller than our golden, but she weighs more than the golden. She's younger, too. She's only 3.
It's like me and Kay. I'm a little bit smaller than Kay, but I weigh a lot more.
You ever get up in the morning with like a hurt thigh and you can't really walk? Or
every morning is
daily.
So whenever you sleep under the bed, you can't get out from under the bed in the morning?
I can't get off the bed.
Stella decided a couple of months ago that she was just going to start sleeping under the bed. It's really weird. Just out of nowhere, she decided that was her new thing. I know what it is. It's because their dog beds finally, we had them for 3 years, got them when she was a puppy, and Mac has one as our golden. The dog beds finally, after 3 years, had enough, and they started to fall apart. They were really good dog beds. Like, we got them at Kirkland. That's a Costco brand, I think. They were Kirkland dog bed, really good dog beds. But anyways, we took them to the vet yesterday to get vaccinations. And, well, I took them yesterday. That was a fun journey.
Always is.
Because I'd do one at a time. I'd take one in, let them in there, then go back, get the other one, take it in. Can't take both at the same time, just how they are.
Your friend Rick would help you.
Should have called you. Rick. Well, got him in there, did a great job, got home, they were fine, and then I think that's exactly what it was this morning. She was really sore, and I could not get her out from under the bed. She kept yelping at me and snapping at me, like growling. I even stuck a treat in there, and that dog will normally take my fingers off. She didn't even want
That's what Kay is.
Yeah, I saw that marking on two of your fingers where they were able to put it back together. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, everything's well.
Piece of steak. That's what that was.
No, don't try taking my bacon or my steak.
Texas Roadhouse, and your hands are on the table. Yeah. Gone. All right, but anyways, dog's fine, and we're here, and we're rocking and rolling, and we want to welcome all of you in this morning as we get moving here on this very wonderful Wednesday. A little fall, winter air, hopefully coming back into the scenario overnight tonight. We'll have temperatures a little more seasonable. Yesterday was almost record high temperature, by the way. It got up in the upper 70s.
It was very warm.
Warm day. AC was running in the house yesterday, and thankfully, though, it'll get a little chilly again tonight, and we should be set up for a little bit of rain today. I think 70% chance, and then it'll taper off as the weekend comes on. Hey, but we are here, episode 416, Tomorrow's Promise, with us today. As we get started, I want to thank Elliot Herzig of Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. And, of course, here on this wonderful Wednesday, we would not be able to bring you this program and highlight the good in our community without our friends from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Big day for Braylon. We talked about it last night, and she said, "No, Daddy, I'm not leaving. I'm not switching." But Bridget has decided, after she took Braylon a couple of times, she decided, hey, wouldn't it be easier to have both of them at the academy? And there was an opening over there, and I was worried because Braylon, and nothing on the Pink House, she loved it over there, but just out of convenience, it'll be a little bit more easier to have both over there now. And so today is Braylon's first day at the academy. We're really excited about it. Y'all have done such a great job at all the facilities, and boy, that academy is up and rolling and rocking and rolling, Kay. Been a fun project. And y'all are, and what's the other building? Another building is kind of in construction too over there, right?
We got phase 1 done, which is the big building, and phase 2, the smaller building, is going to be for an after-school program, and we got it moved in and got it set up, but the phase 2 part of it is that it doesn't have bathrooms, so we're adding bathrooms to that building. And a little bit of storage area.
I thought that was going to be like a Rick area, just to put him out there. And
no, I have my own rent house I'm in right now.
The cave?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a couch in there where you can take naps and stuff?
No.
But
I don't need a couch, SK.
Is there a sitting area, like an office area?
Yeah.
Sitting?
There's an office area, but it's not for sitting. It's just got my chair in it.
It's just
for me.
For you.
Yeah, and it's got, supplies for the next lasso in it.
We were at ribbon cutting after hours last night, Sam Houston Community Room. Mm-hmm. Tonight, we'll be back over there. It's going to be the WCRC Christmas party tonight. Yep. Now, Greg, I don't know if it's okay to spill the beans about this, but Greg has his own office over there. Did you guys get a tour of this?
I did not.
We've got an exclusive tour of Greg's office. Maybe Billy Cawthon, Greg, gave us that tour. I'm not going to say who, but maybe it was Billy. But Greg has a new office over there, too.
Yeah.
And Billy gave us the tour. You walk in, it's like a control room. There's 3 TVs in there. Beautiful office that he's got going in there. And then he's got his own private bathroom. And there is here we go. I'm spilling the beans. This is Greg's thing, and I'm talking about it. Now, Greg's a little bit taller man, so your sink is
say that again.
Your sink is not the average height. The sink is like countertop height. I was like, man, this is great. I like this. But when you walk in and there's a shower in there, I mean, it's important to have all those things if you're in the business that he's in, obviously. But when you go in through his office and then you go through the door to where the bathroom area is, you go to the left and there is a recliner in there with the TV up on the wall. I said, man, that is awesome. I want one of those. And, I think it's pretty cool. So we are going to get rid of these chairs today, and then next week for Christmas, I'm going to get everybody a nice recliner. Is that okay?
It's up to you. It's your budget.
What budget?
You may have to get a crane to get Rick out of the chair.
That's not true.
Yeah, you just come. It's nap pods, so
it'll have to be the kind that lifts me up.
Those ones that are like, they used to have them over at Adams Furniture.
Yeah.
Jack had a bunch of them over there when you first walked in, and just miss him. He was such a great man. I'm glad the family has kept things going, but man, them chairs, I'd always see those. So I was like, I kind of need one of those because kind of
stand you up,
stands you right up, and you're in and out of that.
I need a
thing.
bed like that.
I wonder if they make a
I'm
bed
sure they do.
where they roll to the side. You have the ones that lift up and down. Just create one that goes to the side, and you just fall out. You're good to go.
We were discussing cars the other day, that we needed a car that would lift up your leg, because this bad knee, lift up his leg and put it out, and then, switch. The seat would swivel around and then jack him up.
I could see that. It would get broken.
She'll fix it where it ejects.
It's like, Rick, what's going on over here? And all you hear is this. And then people drive by and they're like, man, is Rick making that new rap of music video? What up? Well, hey, welcome in this morning. Let us know that you're out there. A lot of great folks already joining us. We had a new winner yesterday. Rick, I know y'all especially Rick, will be very happy to hear about this. Cafe Texan gift card given away yesterday.
And it wasn't me.
Was not you. A new person said they were just scrolling on Facebook, saw the live stream and said, what is this? And it was Michelle's last day, and so we were talking about Michelle, and she said, I found it very interesting, that young lady that y'all been talking to this morning, and learning about her. And so she said, I stayed glued on, and then y'all said something about giving away something, and so I texted in, and she was super excited. So we want to welcome any new folks that may be joining us here on Hello Huntsville. We are here, and this show exists, by the way, to promote the good in our community. That's what we do. We cut up, we have a good time, we're serious at times, but we are here to uplift and inspire, and we're so grateful to be here in Huntsville. We'll get to a few things. We're having a new segment today. It is none other than Rick's Top 10.
I have top 10.
Top 10 today.
I can only count to 8, so.
We've made it a little political, just full disclosure, a little bit political for fun political. Kind of like David Letterman fun political. Remember that back in the day?
I remember those.
The Letterman fun political. We're allowed to do that. We'll have Kay's Wednesday Wisdom. And there was a couple of things that I wanted to highlight on today, too. I posted in our Hello Huntsville Facebook page last night about just what do you like about it. We always ask on the show, so I decided to ask on social media. A lot of comments have came in about what people love most about Huntsville, so we'll get to some of those. Then there was something in the good, bad, and ugly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but it was good. It said, what are some staples of Huntsville? And I wanted to talk about some of the answers that people are making there, because I wrote a bunch, and then I started thinking, my goodness, I left out 100 things. There's a lot of great things here in Huntsville, so we'll go over that here in a little bit. But hey, let's go ahead and take our very first break. Then we'll come back. We'll chat a little bit more. I wanted to highlight, y'all were at the Christmas parade, so we'll do a quick touch on that, and that was a great time.
Well, and I think we are now the longest running child care center in town.
Love that. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to talk about. We want to hear from you, and hey, this morning I've got some more Lone Star Lights. See, you're going to be happy about this, Rick. No Cafe Texan today. I've got a couple more Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek tickets to give away. There's only a few days to reserve for that. Have y'all been this year?
We're going tomorrow.
Yeah, the 19th.
Y'all are going to the dinner theater and all that, right? What do they have? What dinner?
Food.
Freeze-dried candy.
No, they don't have any of that.
They're like, what do we have this year? Zittles. That's it. You get 3 apiece. No, do they have like steak and stuff? I mean, what is it?
What was our choices, honey? Do you remember? It was steak and fish, right?
I think
you can choose
so.
your food before you go.
I just remember what we ate last year. Is it filet mignon?
Filet mignon.
Is that one of the choices this year? I don't remember.
Know. Anyway, we've already made our choices, and
that's been a few weeks ago that we made those decisions.
Yeah,
and they cook it and freeze it for you.
It's hard to cook it, freeze it, and warm it. They got the air fryers going out there on the side. No, it's really good.
Well, the dinner theater is very, very entertaining.
It really is.
The food has always been delicious.
Every time we've been.
And then when you're done eating, you can go over to the park and enjoy the lights. So the tickets the tickets include the park and everything too. So
it's pretty neat.
Well, before we break, I did want to say something.
Uh-oh.
Happy 20 years and 1 day anniversary from y'all's first date.
We went to Roadhouse for the first time last night.
How was it?
It was delicious.
Get a steak?
She did. I watched her eat it. It was great.
You were sitting here like, that's really good. No, but happy 20 years. 20 years and 1 day.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that the correct thing?
Mm-hmm. It's been 20 years and 1 day since our first date.
I saw this picture and I said, well, Kay looks gorgeous here, but who's that guy on the right? I didn't know who that was.
That's the best wedding picture we
love-
have. We did not hire a photographer.
Oh, I
which
love
is
that.
The biggest.
This was y'all's wedding photo.
Yeah.
I love that.
We don't have a
It's
picture.
a little over 19 years old.
Yeah.
Rick, I will say this. Very handsome man, by the way, Rick. So,
Is it?
Yeah. I love that. I saw that picture, and I'm not being corny or, awkward, but it did. It warmed my heart when I saw that.
Well, one of her cousins said that we look like her grandparents. I'm not sure how to take that.
Like then or now?
I don't know. Is it then?
I did see that comment.
Rachel said that.
Said
we
you
look like
Said
Grandma.
that you look like Ivana and I look like Charlie.
Huh.
Well, it depends on what age. Like if you look like your
Let me
grandparents
see.
when they were 30.
But I'm not related to them at all. She is.
Like I don't want to look like them. But hey, you know what? There's one thing that I really believe y'all could do, and it would be y'all need to have like a. I don't know. I think I may have told y'all this before. Y'all need to have like just a 1-day marriage conference, and y'all lead it. I'm serious about this.
Why?
We
don't have a perfect marriage.
No one does.
I'm in it.
Nobody does.
Couldn't be perfect.
See, it's the humor that keeps it going. But no, I really think that y'all have so much to share about that you don't even realize about y'all's relationship that I think would be such a blessing to so many people. So down the road,
A lot of people could not work with each other like we do.
see, and this is what I'm talking about, though. It's
But I don't
these
know how to
things.
teach that.
Well-
It's mainly yes, ma'am.
That's teaching it. See, but I really do mean that. So think about that and pray on it. Maybe in 30 years,
You know, they did a survey of World War II vets that had been married for 50 years. And they asked them, the men, what they attributed to the success of their marriage. And the answer resoundingly came back saying the ability to follow orders without question.
And I've never been in the military, but I've learned it.
Do you like march into the kitchen and yank?
It's usually march into our office. What else can I do?
I wondered why part of that eyebrow, the hair was missing on
Yeah,
there,
that's-
Rick, from all that rubbing right now. I'm just kidding. Well, all right, well, let's take our first break. Do us a favor. Let us know that you're out there this morning. Keyword continues. We're going to give away 2 tickets to Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek. Just a few days remaining for that. You want to get your family out there before Christmas. And all you got to do is text in the keyword holiday. That's the keyword holiday, along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number, 936-339-0139. Text in holiday along with your name, 0 Degree Creations phone and text line, 936-339-0139. As always, our wonderful Wednesdays brought to you by our friends at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Over 25 years of excellence here in our community. More information is online at tomorrowspromise.info. Stay with us. We got a great show as we continue on here this morning. It is your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
All right, friends, back at us. We continue on this journey, writing a new chapter in Huntsville, Texas today, Rick. Huntsville, 66 degrees, 96% humidity. Oh, I lied to you. I'm sorry. 80% chance of rain today. I said 70.
That's pretty close.
I was trying to make it sound a little bit better. 80%, but it'll taper off 10% by this evening. Hey, how about 41, mostly cloudy tonight, and then sunny tomorrow and 62. Just like I said, we're going to get back to some of that wonderful fall. Is it winter yet? Is it winter, or are we still in fall?
No, that's December 21st.
Really? Takes that long?
Yeah.
We're not going to have a white Christmas. Have we ever had white Christmas in Huntsville?
I don't know about Huntsville, but we've had it in Woodward and Amarillo.
Yeah, it may be cold. It's going to probably be pretty chilly up there if it's going to be.
Anytime you get 20 miles north of Huntsville, it gets cold.
Yeah, I mean, Tuesday we're looking, well, I don't know. I'm looking at the
2 degrees is not that much colder.
It seems pretty cold to me.
It's going to be 70 on Tuesday of next week here again, so it's going to warm back up. So maybe
I like the warm. Okay, that's the reason I'm here.
It is not.
Well, okay, because my job made me come here, but okay.
Yeah, it was, it's almost 80 yesterday, and Rick's in my truck, and I have the AC blaring, and he's all, I'm cold.
Yeah, no. I'm shivering.
Well, hey, let's get to a little K's Wednesday, or how do we say it? K's
Wednesday Wisdom.
Wednesday Wisdom. K's Wednesday Wisdom. We've been talking a lot over the last few weeks. I know we've talked Christmas, and we've kind of bounced around on a few topics, and it's been fun with the wisdom as it always is. But I kind of wanted to go back to a little more school approach this morning, if you will. And there was one thing that you had sent me towards the end of a couple of weeks ago, and it was about the Montessori approach to teaching letter sounds. And I wanted you to kind of dig into that a little bit. And this is really important for those of you that are out there, especially that have little ones or even grandparents that have children. This is some really good education for folks. So can you give us kind of a rundown of this topic this morning on K's Wednesday Wisdom?
Well, the first thing we do is we teach the letter sounds before we teach the letter names. We want to have them know the sounds first, because hearing the sounds and things like that actually helps you learn how to read. CAT only helps you in a spelling bee. So there's really no logical reason to know the name of the letter to begin with. But k, a, t helps you learn how to read, because then you can put it together to form the sound cat. And one of the things when we're teaching is we make sure that we actually teach the phonetic sound. It's not m, it's m. It's not t, it's t. And so a lot of times, you know, when you'll hear people saying the sound of a letter, and it'll be m, and that's ma. So you have to be very, very careful, and, you know, it's very hard to do the p sound because it always comes out p. You know, so it's very, very little distinct p, you know.
Rick.
I love you too, Rob.
So the other thing is we teach the sounds M-A-T-S first. The letter sounds of M-A-T and S first, because the formation of the mouth is completely different for every letter. And they don't look anything alike when you're pairing it with the symbol of what the letter formation looks like. And so, and then the other thing is, once they learn those 4 sounds and what the symbol looks like, then they can start reading and building words. There's a lot of words you can build out of just M-A-T-S.
Well, it's really neat, you know, with us, especially now with Caden. To me, it's, I don't mean to be rude, but now I guess I'm 2 children in, so it's okay for me to say this. Like, okay, yay, baby's born, cute. Okay, let's fast forward 12 months. You know, just can we just fast forward like 12 months, get to that little 1 year age?
No.
So Caden is now at the point. It's like the fun part, right? 17 months.
The fun part is when they're like 5 to 9.
I thought you were going to say the fun part's when they're like 18 and you're like, see ya.
Well, after 9, it's no fun. So,
but it's like the fun part right now, because Caden is starting to speak. And he says bye clear as day. Bye-bye, and he'll wave. But he waves backwards sometimes. I'm like, I'm not coming here. Like, he'll go bye-bye, and he goes like that. It's cute. But the other day, just out of the blue, clear as day, thank you. He's learning the words. And, you know, I know you guys are teaching a lot of that, too, over at Tomorrow's Promise. And so I attribute y'all's education to him and what he's doing. And the neatest thing now is he will say.
Do you know why he waves like this sometimes?
Maybe the motor skill hasn't developed a turn yet. No, I don't know.
That's what he sees from you.
So he's emulating what I'm doing.
So he's when he's waving bye-bye, he's seeing what he has seen from you.
So he's just waving to himself.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that. They don't have that perception of what you are looking at and stuff, and what you would see, because all they see is what it's me. And so he's seeing doing exactly what he's seen you do. He doesn't know how to mirror it. I'm gonna start
telling myself bye-bye and just wave at myself when I leave places. Bye-bye. You know what I just realized? I did not kiss my bride bye this morning and say I love you.
Mine didn't either.
It just hit me, Kay. The ADD just hit me. Bridget, I love you, sweetheart, and I'm so sorry I did not give you a kiss when I left. Boy, that just hit me. I do that. I've never missed that in 10 years, and I missed it this morning.
We do it occasionally.
Bye-bye.
She walked out this morning, didn't even say a word.
Used a fly swatter.
I did not. I said, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, that she did say that.
She used a fly swatter. Anyway, sorry, the ADD kicked in. I just had to get that off my chest.
I kissed you awake.
No, you didn't. You came in and said, hey, you getting up?
Ice water. Before that, I kissed you.
I had to get that. I was going to forget, Kay, if I didn't say it. So I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry about
okay.
But
this is how we argue.
It's good arguing. But it's neat, though, to watch this, you know, and one of the things, too, that you had put out here, and we'll put this on an article on the website for our newsletter on Thursday, but also kind of the tactical way. You know, when I have Braylon, we have a little alphabet book, and she loves reading. Well, she loves me reading to her, but she's starting to learn, and she pretends. But I'll have her take her hand and touch letters, because it's one of those books with raised letters.
Oh, good.
And she'll touch it. Maybe talk a little bit about that, because that does kind of develop a sense for how that letter or that number is formed, right?
Mm-hmm. When we introduce the symbol for what the letter is, we actually have sandpaper letters. So they're tracing over the sandpaper letter and they're saying ah, or they're saying as they trace over the letters. So they've seen it, they've heard it, and they've touched it. And most of us are either a visual, auditory, or a kinetic learner. And so either seeing, hearing, or touching. And so this goes into the three main modalities that children learn by. Well, even adults. And sometimes you'll have a child that might be a little bit more musically inclined. And so we do have a song that we teach. And we have a book that has like an A and an apple and a B and a ball and a C and a cat. And so we have a song we sing with that. And sometimes I've noticed some of the children will be trying to figure out what a letter symbol is. And I'll hear them sing the song.
Oh, that's cool.
And so they're using that part of the brain to access the memory for what that letter and letter sound is.
I would think, too, the music's extremely stimulating, like helping children to remember things, because I know that there's music that I listen to that helps me remember. And Braylon, out of nowhere, is like singing, because we listen to the Spirit Radio app all the time, and she's singing the songs now, and it's the neatest thing. And her favorite song is CeCe Winans' That's My King. And she'll be like, all together glory, and she'll just start saying, that's my king. And it's the cutest thing. But I attribute all that. I mean, all that stuff in their little brains are just clicking and firing off into all cylinders, and it's so neat to witness that.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
as a
one
parent.
of the sad things is what parents listen to in the car. And a lot of the bad words and things in the context of the songs and what the songs are actually talking about is going straight in through their child's brain.
And it's stimulating, and so that's why they remember it, the music. So there's a good and a bad to it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a lady one day, and it just broke my heart. And it's like, I can't say anything, though. I guess maybe I could, but, I mean, there's a lady cruising down the road, and this was when we went back to visit at home in Georgetown. Lady had 4 kids in her car, and every other word. And little babies, like my kids' age. Children age. Well, kids. We're kind of goats. But every other word was a curse word. And I'm sitting there thinking, those poor children. I just wanted to, like, scream at that lady and say, turn that off. Do you know what you're doing to your children? Another example this morning. Not being judgmental, but I can't stand children and screens. I just can't. And, Kay, you know, since I've gotten to know you, it's even made me more angry about it. and I'm driving out of the neighborhood, and there's an SUV, and there's children in the back seats, and what's going on? Little cartoons on screens, that early in the morning especially. Turn that stuff off so your children can experience the joys of life. There's so much going on in the world and nature that kids can enjoy, children can enjoy. And when we drive through the neighborhood, our children never scream for a phone or a tablet. They scream because they want the windows down, because they want to feel the wind. They want to look at the lights. Caden's that way now, too. He gets angry if the window's not down when we're coming through the neighborhood. And I get so excited looking at Christmas lights, I'll scream to her, look, look, look. I say that all the time. Well, guess who's picked it up from me? And guess who's taught me how annoying it is to say that? Braylon. As soon as we come through, and it's, you know, by the time we get her home, it's already dark because of the time change. So we're going through the neighborhood. Lights are everywhere. And from the moment we turn in to the entrance of Elkins, all I hear in that back little seat over my right shoulder, look, Daddy, look, 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 oh, look, every single house.
You'll miss that someday.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm embracing it now.
But think about how fascinating that is for her. It's like seeing it for a new time each time almost.
I wish I could have videoed her. That poor little toot had been bugging me about putting Christmas lights up for 2 weeks, and it's been raining on the weekends, and Sunday was finally very nice outside. And so I put up Christmas lights on Sunday, and I didn't finish them up until the evening, and put lights on the roof, but also have one of those star shower things, you know, that puts the little red and they kind of move everywhere. She went outside, saw that, started screaming with joy, jumping, look, Daddy, it's more Christmas. And we finally had to say, like, Braylon, you've been hollering for 20 minutes. Chill out a little bit. I mean, we got one of the guys that runs one of the prisons living across the street from us. Like, we don't need that guy coming over. Chill out, man. But anyways, these are all important things, that Kay presents to us every Wednesday on Kay's Wednesday Wisdom. We have a special section up on the website, and if you go to HelloHuntsvilleTX.com, and also if you subscribe to our newsletter, which now is going out to over 2,100 people in the community more than half of those open that newsletter. So we appreciate that. You can get that newsletter every single Thursday morning before lunch at hellohuntsvilletx.com. Kay, any other things to add on
My
that?
children were raised before screens, but my oldest, and you probably remember this. Every time we were in the car, he got a book. He had a book with him all the time, and he'd sit and read the book. You know, I mean, he was a voracious reader, still is. And when it came time to get his driver's license, he did not know how to get to Walmart. Because every time he got and have simple instructions how to get out of the neighborhood and stuff. Because for years as soon as he got in the car, he grabbed a book and he started reading it. And I was like, how can you not know how to get to Walmart? You know?
That's like the one place.
It's not like we live in a big city.
It's almost like one place you have to know how to get to in any small town, because every small town usually has a Walmart, right? So you got to know how to get there.
And my youngest, when we first moved to Huntsville, he was about 2.5. And when he saw the trees out there by the roadside exit or bathrooms, rest area.
Rest area, yeah.
Back then, it was a different place.
When he saw the trees, he would start saying, home.
Because he was used to the trees.
Well, yeah, because where we came from, there's no trees.
Yeah.
And so when he saw that particular set of trees, he knew we were almost home. We were about 30 miles from home. And we'd only made the trip twice at that time when he started, we're home.
I love that. How old was he? Probably 3?
About 2.5.
2.5, 3, yeah. Well, that's great.
I do that now.
Rick does now, like, restroom.
Yeah, we see those trees now, and it's like, okay, it's almost the end of the 9-hour trip.
Such a long way.
Well, hey, I'm proud to announce something brand new to the show. Are y'all ready for this? You ready for this, Rick?
I don't know.
All right, here it is.
You're up.
Hold on. It's a new Extra Wednesday section here. Oh, look at this little guy bouncing around. Who's that little feller? All right.
That is a sick-looking puppy is what you...
Today, we are proud to announce Rick's Top 10. Every Wednesday, this was Kay's idea. Did you know this was your idea, Kay? Video.
What happened? Did I die?
Hold on.
Bounced right off the screen.
That's all right. Every Wednesday.
I have occasionally a good idea, once in a while.
You had a good idea. That's all right. I'll grab that. It's okay. Rick is going to present a top 10 list.
I am.
And Kay had a great idea. She said, why don't you take the national day of and do a top 10 list based on that. So, Rick, today, it's National Answer the Phone Like Buddy the Elf Day. Who thinks of this garbage?
I don't know. It's not me.
Now, Rick, you worked really hard on this list.
I did not work on this list at all.
Now inwardly, he's like, she just gave me another thing to do.
I have very few things to do.
I saw y'all last night at the ribbon cutting and the business after hours for Sam Houston Community Room over at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Rick was stressing over this list. He was sweating as he was writing it.
He forgot.
Rick, it's time.
It's time.
Count them down for us, Rick.
Number 1.
Answer the phone. Let's start backwards, even though it says 1. You got to go from 10.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's Rick Boning's 10 how to answer the phone
list
like Buddy the Elf. Here we go.
Okay.
Rick.
Number 10. Buddy the Elf. Are you calling to complain about the war on Christmas, or are we still pretending pumpkin spice is relevant in December?
Now, some context on Buddy the Elf. Can you give the context on Buddy the Elf?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
About a little boy that was raised at the North Pole as an elf.
And he was a human.
Yeah, he was
Will
a human.
Ferrell.
He's like 9.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's very tall. And anyway, he was raised by elves, so he's very happy about everything all the time.
He's awkwardly happy.
Annoyingly happy.
Yeah, annoyingly happy.
Look, Christmas lights. Look,
and his name was Buddy.
Hey, Buddy. All right, here's how he would answer the phone.
Number 9, Buddy here. This better not be another call about my extended warranty for the sleigh. It's got reindeer, not tires.
These are okay, Rick.
Yeah, they're not. Some of them I'm not agreeing with.
All right, what do we got? I can't
Number
wait.
8. Buddy the Elf speaking. Quick question. Do you think AI elves are coming for our jobs? Asking for a friend named Bernard. Bernard was his father, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, his adopted father.
Yeah.
Number 7. Buddy here. Biden just called. He wants to build a gingerbread house, but Trump insists it needs a candy wall.
That one's pretty good, Rick. Was that the one you were like, I don't know about that?
I don't know about some of these. I didn't write these. I think Rob's AI wrote these.
You did very good on this, Rick.
6. Buddy the Elf. If this is Santa, let him know his new Truth social account got hacked by the Grinch again. That one was funny.
Does he have a Blue Sky account yet?
And number 5. Buddy here. Oh no, are you stuck in the same mall parking lot? I am. It's worse than a snowstorm out here. I'm not too sure about that one.
That was all right.
I can't read it half the time. I'm going to have to memorize these next time.
That's all right.
Hi, Buddy the Elf. If this is the IRS, I already told you, gumdrops are a legitimate business expense.
Hey, do you get to write off candy?
No.
No writing off
Well,
the candy.
if we sell it, we can.
Okay. All right, buy the candy. What number? Where?
Number 3.
Oh, we're down to the final 3.
Buddy here. Wait, are you calling about my student loan debt? I swear the North Pole University was supposed to be free. Number 2. Buddy the Elf speaking. Did you know Santa just banned NFTs? He says the only blockchain he trusts is for wrapping gifts.
NFTs are something. They're like a. Anyways, that was a corny one. Sorry. The AI wrote itself on that one.
The AI wrote.
And the number one top reason.
The number one top way to answer the phone.
Wait. Hold on, Rick. Hold on. And now. All right.
We got a little background music.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Buddy the Elf here. Can you Venmo me some syrup? Inflation hit the candy aisle hard this year.
There you go. Rick's top 10.
Oh, I'm going to have to write those myself next time.
I thought they were okay. Do you think they were all right, Kay?
I thought some of them were pretty funny.
They were fair. My favorite was the Biden and the Trump. I'm just being honest. That one and the Truth
See,
Social.
when I came in this morning, I said, some of these are a little bit political. Do you want that on this show?
Oh, yeah. They were good. So there you go. Rick's top 10, how to answer the phone like Buddy.
You're going to have to get a new picture of Rick.
Buddy the Elf. No, I love that picture. That makes it what it is.
David Letterman's top 10 list made fun of both sides.
Yeah.
I mean.
And see, I had it make fun of both sides in one whole thing. Or you
did
did.
good.
You did. Not
I
me.
didn't. Your AI did.
Rick was sweating so bad last night. He's like, oh, man, I really want to write this one, but I'm nervous about it. All right, well, there you go.
Rick had forgotten about it until you texted me at 11 o'clock at night.
You know, I was thinking Kay was talking about it'd be fun to do it like every day, but I think it should be like a once a week. It's Rick's thing.
I think so.
It's Rick's deal. It's Rick's top 10. Got any ideas for next week?
What's the day of?
No idea.
Tomorrow's. We don't have it next week.
Oh yeah, y'all aren't going to be here now. Oh yeah,
you aren't going to be here either.
We'll come up with one and we'll just post it on social media to still give you all a shout out. Yeah, next week is. That's right. We're only going to be here Monday.
So a week from now is Christmas.
Good night. 7 days away.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Have you done all your shopping?
No, absolutely not.
High five.
Yes. Thank goodness for Amazon.
That's right.
I know somebody hasn't done his shopping because he asked me again this morning what I wanted for Christmas.
I shopped for her, but it's not going to be here until the 28th.
It's perfect.
It's coming from China.
You ship it. It's like the knockoffs. Did you see the meme that these shoes called Hey Dudes?
Hey, mine.
You showed me
mine.
What's up, bro?
Mine that I got for you is made in the United States.
Well, this was made in the United States. They just shipped it to China for fun.
They just put it there so they could put a sticker on it and then ship it back.
Take a tax break.
All right. Well, hey, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, I know y'all have got to be somewhere, and so we will wrap up at 8:30 today. Do want to remind you, though, final opportunity this morning if you would like to win 2 tickets
to Lone Star Lights.
Lone Star Lights. We'll even throw in some Lone Star Lights. We really will. We'll throw in Lone Star Lights tickets. All you got to do, Rick, text in
Holiday.
Do y'all watch any Christmas movies, Kay? Are y'all?
Yeah, we're Christmas people. She
been
made me watch
watching-
The Grinch for the 97th time last night.
I love the difference each day on this show. This is why I love how we do this with different co-hosts, because on Monday, Karen Denman and I joke around about things, and Karen said, Karen, what's your favorite Christmas movie? She's like, I don't watch any Christmas movies.
Do you know what the significance of the 3 gifts were that were brought to Jesus?
Frankincense, gold, and myrrh.
Frankincense, gold, and myrrh. Valuable gifts.
What's the significance behind them? Gold is brought to a king. Frankincense is an incense, and that was what is used inside the temple.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what's used inside the temple. And myrrh was a embalming. And so myrrh is for the Savior. So we have the king, the priest, and the Savior.
See, I was wanting to joke, but that's nothing to joke about. Because when you said myrrh, I was thinking of that joke show that's on there. You ever watch that joke? There's a Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yeah.
There's a guy named Myrrh, and I thought that's kind of myrrh would fit him perfectly.
And when he comes back for the second time, all that is going to be involved is gold and frankincense.
No myrrh.
Because he's not dead.
Yeah.
There's no death that has to be happened.
That's awesome.
No myrrh, no
has
more.
to happen.
I had to do that for you.
All right, we're going to take a break. Text in Holiday your chance to win those 2 Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek. Hey, maybe you've won 2 already, and if you haven't won this week, you can win. If you won last week, you can win again this week. If you've won this week, though, you can't win in the same week. Kyle Kreiner won some last week. He won again this week, so now he has 4 tickets to take his whole family. He said, that's what I was hoping for. I said, well, it worked out great for you. And they booked, and I think maybe they've already went. He said that they had booked already. So anyways, Holiday, text that in along with your name on the Zero Degree Creations phone and text line 936-339-0139. As always, our wonderful Wednesdays brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise. Check them out online at tomorrowspromise.info. Get your child enrolled today for excellent Montessori education here in our community. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Illuminate your child's future at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools in Huntsville. Established in 1997 by Kay Boning, our award-winning center merges Christian values with 25 years of Montessori excellence, promoting wonder and discovery in every child. As the only Montessori school within 45 miles, we provide a fun and friendly environment, individualized Montessori methods, and love and care as if each child were our own. Safety is a priority, and with a recent $50,000 investment, our facilities inspire growth, creativity, and learning. Plus, as a nonprofit, we open Montessori doors to families of all economic backgrounds. Partner with the community pillar where every child's promise shines bright. Discover Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools today. Visit tpms.life. That's tpms.life.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
What box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliot.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliot's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliot really helped me find something beautiful and monetarily agreeable.
Oh, well, hey, can I open it now? Please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliot's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliotsjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
Eight 24, so we wind them down. I really enjoyed that Rick's Top 10. Thank you for coming up with that idea, Kay.
That was Kay, not me.
That was okay. I like that one. It was great.
Sometimes she has good ideas.
Great ideas.
I mean, when she decided we were going to get married.
Great idea. Hey, welcome back as we continue on here. We'll wrap up in just a few moments. Final opportunity a little bit ago to text in to win. Looking forward to giving away some more Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek tickets. Get out there and be a part of this great community. It is truly a wonderful place to go for the holiday season. Hey, something that popped up in the Huntsville Good, Bad, and Ugly. Boy, I kind of like that group, though. Stacy and the guys, they do a fun job with that. And this Demarius Barosillo posted this. That sounded like a cool name I wanted to say, Barosillo. Can you say that, Barosillo?
I cannot.
It sounds like kind of Italian, Barosillo. But it's probably Spanish. Barosillo. Sounds like a pizza. Like, what kind of pizza? I want a Barosillo pizza. Rick, sorry, I got carried away.
It's okay.
So this is for a project. I wanted to ask, what is a Huntsville staple? And I thought of Office Depot. You go in there and get a...
It's also called Staples.
Oh, yeah, never mind. So when you think of Huntsville, what comes to mind? For example, Sam Houston statue. I'm hoping for positive answers, please. Well, Matthew said, lock me up in Huntsville. Not a positive answer. Here was some. Sandy said this: the Avenues, Forest Hills, Elkins Lake, Stewart Elementary, Martin Luther King, Demons Road, Highway 190, Jolly Fox, Muskies, Bells Camp, Huntsville High School, the horses on 75. That's a good one. When you pass the prison unit, State Park, Sam Houston State, a Little Red Schoolhouse.
That's been gone for years.
Little Red Schoolhouse. Mm-hmm. The Pink
It's an antique It's an antique store now.
You know what a staple is? The Pink House on McDougal.
It's only been there about 3-4 years.
Dr. Elmer's, Faye Burns, Dance Studio, and Bauer Stadium. Someone, of course, said this one. They grew up in Mesquite, but they came to watch the prison rodeo. I think that's another really good staple, obviously, here of Huntsville that a lot of people know about and talk about. The museums, Kathy said that. Sarah said the duck pond. Oh, this is a good one. The Hat and Boot House.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The prison and the Veterans Museum.
Actually, all of the Phoenix Corporation's houses.
All of those. Walker County Hardware. Some businesses got in on this too. They started naming their businesses. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's the staple? Hello, Huntsville. No, it's been here like 3 years. Come on, man. The Bats. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The Bats. Sam Houston State, Huntsville State Park. Oh, another one. The Blue Lagoon.
Yeah. That's been
The
there a long
Bats
time.
are like one of the largest colonies in Texas.
2 million of those bad boys. Or as they would say in Fargo, they don't know about bits in Fargo. The bits. Rosalinda said the Blue Lagoon Walls Unit, the Bats, the Hat and Boot Houses, Texan Cafe, Prison Rodeo. A lot of people said the Duck Pond. The Horn family, Richard and Linda, who always joins us, they said Cafe Texan, the Downtown Square, Mackenzie's, Barbecue and Burgers, Walker County Fair, Prisons, the Museum, Sam Houston Museum, Harts Veteran Museum. Here's another good one, too, the Vietnam Wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this. They said tough law enforcement. We do. We have good, tough law enforcement here that really upholds and does a great job. And then home. Home. They said home as well is another one. Poncho Roberts, Daniel said that. That's togetherness
Just
one more time. I never knew. I've heard
My
of Poncho.
family togetherness for one more time.
There it is. Daniel posting that one. The Walls Unit. A lot of these are the same, but it's because they are stable. You know what? Somebody said, one of my favorite places, I put Rodeo in there. Not Rodeo, the Rodeo, but Rodeo Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
But I also put Mandy and Fiesta Taqueria because I've been in Huntsville since the early 80s, if not longer. Pritchett Field was another one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of when you think of Huntsville, Kay? What stands out? I mean, I know we've named probably a lot of them already.
The first thing that I saw, coming into town was, or when we moved here, was the statue was, really something big to look at or something neat. The park, too.
I miss the signs on 45.
The trees, from where we're from, the trees.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have a lot of trees growing up.
What are those things? They're how tall?
I really miss one of the staples for me when you drive in on 45. I remember this distinctively when my friend Brandon went here. I was here in the early 2000s. Big old huge green sign there on 45. Please don't pick up hitchhikers. I really miss that. That was a staple of Huntsville.
Well, and when I first moved here, the mall.
Yeah.
I mean,
there was a mall.
The mall was hopping when we first moved here.
Yeah, I was going to ask, was that thing like bustling back then? And
Yeah, there were lots of shops in there. It was full.
I miss malls. Jolly Fox, Prickly Pear, the Prison Count, the horns that go off.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing a lot of people. Humphreys, 1836, Kim's Home and Garden, somebody said here. That's good. Farmhouse. And then Tracy said this from years ago. Oh, this is one I've heard of. Tinsley's Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heard of
Tinsley's
that.
Chicken. You know what nobody said that they should have? Benny J's, the smoke pit.
You've been there a while, too.
Yeah. And then the Holy
They
Smoke.
haven't been there that long because it used to be Community Child Care Center. I'm trying to remember.
That's when you know, like, new people that have moved the community like me. Oh, yeah. What's a staple? Academy. Whataburger.
It's only been there a little while.
It's like stuff
Yeah, I
that's...
remember when
Yeah,
we
I
first got
remember.
married, there was Community Child Care Center.
Oh, here's someone being negative. Construction. That's everywhere. There's a lot of construction going on.
The town has grown so much since since I first moved here.
First National Bank. I think of the bank building over there, the big bank building when you drive downtown. It's the tallest building in town that you see. Iconic Old Main that burned. That's another one. I like this too. You know what Kim said? Kim Bai said this. The history of Walker County is our community heritage and something to be proud of. I was unaware of much of the history until James Patton started me on the path of finding out on the restoration of Top of the Hill. The folklore, geology, and woodland environment, to me, are the iconic features. Someone that I'm going to have on this show ran into him at the community lunch yesterday, and big thank you to Jolly Fox and Humphreys for that lunch. They do that every year. It was their second year doing it. I ran in to a man that I enjoyed chatting with, and I've heard of him before, and I never had a chance to really get to talk to him and get to know him, Johnny Holland. And we had a great conversation, and he started sharing a ton of history. Of course, when he used to have a dealership here, and we were talking about those things. But Johnny said he would love to come on the show and talk Huntsville history.
You need to have him on Wednesday.
Yeah, so
his son Harley was one of my first students.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be great. So he said he would love to come on, and I will definitely make that suggestion for him to hop on with us on a Wednesday if he can, and come share some history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's something that I committed to this year, coming up in 2025, is we really want to help support small business here in this community more than we have. And then on top of that, we really want to highlight more of the people in the community, maybe people that you don't hear of a lot.
Well, Carolyn Krim,
Carolyn Krim does
Historic
great
Tours
job.
of Texas. We went on a tour of Huntsville, and there's a statue in the cemetery that is.
You know the one that's
the Christus?
the big
The
one
Black
in
Jesus?
Rio de Janeiro.
Is it the one they call there's the Black Jesus too?
I don't think that's it.
I think this is like the Christus. There's 3 of them in the world. They're that size, and then they were used as the prototype for the big one.
Wow.
And that's in our cemetery. And then behind the DA's office is where there's a little bitty park, and that's where they would gather for the spring. There's a spring there, and they would gather to water their horses and things.
Wow.
And that's how Huntsville started, was with that spring, if I remember right.
You know, out of all those comments, nobody said Sam Houston. And I mean, that's in the Sam Houston grave.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a pretty huge staple in our community. And the shotgun house, or steamboat house, and all that, which is just crazy. So
And the shortest highway in Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that?
The
one
road
that
to
runs-
Sam Houston's grave.
That's it, the shortest?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go down Children's House, that road.
Right in front of it.
Yeah.
Avenue I.
And it has all the street lamps and the pavers and everything.
I like what someone said here. Number 1, we ain't Houston.
That is a good one.
I love seeing all these though. And Old Sparky, that's another one. Old Sparky's another one.
Yeah.
One final thing that I wanted to get to this morning. Those comments were great, and so Carolyn, by the way, said that she bought several cars from Johnny Holland. I love seeing that. I put a post out yesterday on our Hello Huntsville Facebook page, and I said, "Finish this sentence. Blank is what I love most about Huntsville." Surprised nobody said Dairy Queen. DQ, that's what I love about Huntsville. You know what, Dairy Queen, by the way, they didn't have AC for like a year, and those poor employees over there. I used to go there and get the blizzards. And I said, do I need to call OSHA for you guys over here? Because the people have not fixed your AC. These poor people are sweating. For a year, they didn't have AC. Did you know this? Because when I worked at the station, I'd always go there and get ice cream. I was like, is y'all's AC still not? No, it's not fixed yet. I'm about to put in a call to OSHA and get this thing fixed, man. So nobody said Dairy Queen. Here's some comments that came in, though. The people. Karen Altum said the community is what I love most. Robert Kane said the community when they come together and help those in need. Karen Clark said the wildlife and making new friends each day. Sarah said the people. Natalie said the trees. She said nature is what she loves most about Huntsville. And then Don also said the people and the community are great. So you can see there's a common theme here about people and community. That's what makes Huntsville great. I've asked you before, Kay, but maybe what's on your mind when you think of Huntsville? What makes it great for you? We already know what Rick says. It's because you're here.
I feel accepted. I mean, I feel at home. I mean,
it is. It's a place to where people welcome you with open arms, and that's what we talk about all the time. Hey, real quick, today's impossible question. The average American will spend more than 9 hours doing this over the holiday.
Rapping.
Rapping's a good one. That's today's impossible question. The average American will spend more than 9 hours eating. Yeah, spend more than 9 hours in one day. Let's head over to that 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We got a winner today, and we'll get back to the impossible question here in just a few moments. They need to make that noise like more relaxing.
Maybe it's supposed to wake you up.
Instead of it's been that way for 50 years.
Maybe that's why they won't change it.
This person better answer to win.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Well, that's a bummer. You didn't win. You did not win. You did not win. We're so sorry. All right, let's head over to another one. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
The question is, are you sweaty?
Only a little.
Fingertips getting sweaty.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. How you doing? Hello?
Good.
Hello? Hey, you betcha. Hello, you betcha. Who are we speaking with, don't you know?
This is Rodney, don't you know?
Oh, Rodney, hi. How are you? This is your friends from Fargo.
Fargo.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
Fargo, Huntsville.
Poor Brian don't even watch anymore. He's from Fargo. He's like, I'm tired of Rob making fun of us, man. Sounds like none other than the Rodney Mitchell on the phone today.
Yes, sir, it is. How are you?
I think it was your wife that answered first, and she's like, I'm handing the phone to you. I don't want to put up with these people.
Yeah, that's a fruitcake on the phone.
Yeah. It's like, it's too early. Christmas hasn't hit you. Get these fruitcakes off the phone.
Keep your phones close enough together. You can do that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Rodney, what's going on, my friend? Congratulations. Y'all have won tickets to Carolina Creek, the Lone Star Lights. Have y'all been out there before?
We have been, and thank you, and it's a wonderful place to go.
Y'all been texting in for like 2 weeks for these too. You know, I've seen your name
pop
up there, and the randomizer didn't hit you, but today is your day, and it's only because another person didn't answer the phone.
Wow, that's funny.
So Kay's here from Tomorrow's Promise. Do y'all know Rodney, Kay?
Probably.
Yeah, I was going to say possibly.
Yeah. Well, Rodney, tell us a little bit about, real quick, if you don't mind. You know, we've had you on the show before, but tell us a little bit about y'all's ministry and just how things are going this time of the year.
You know, we are fixing to gear up for our next trip. It won't be probably till September, but you know, we go to Uganda, spend generally 2 weeks, sometimes 3 or a little longer. Give out, this last year we gave out over 300 dresses from Dress a Girl, New Mexico.
Wow.
And that taught at about 16 different churches. And we were just there 2 weeks for this trip.
Yeah.
So
I just
it's
think
kind of fast and furious.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's wonderful what the Lord has put on y'all's heart for you guys that y'all do. It's Packed and Ready Ministries, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And you can find out more information online at their website. They're packedandreadyministries.com. Is that correct? Is that y'all's website still?
Yes, sir.
That is. I didn't. Yeah, awesome. There you go. Yeah, packedandreadyministries.com. Well, hey, congratulations. 2 tickets to Lone Star Lights, and we will take care of you. Kay's got a quick question for you, Rodney.
What are you thankful?
Okay.
What are you thankful for today?
I am thankful just for friends and family, and hopefully the upcoming holiday that we'll be able to get together and rally around and, besides eat, of course, worship Christ.
Absolutely. Well, amen to that. Hey, what's on the dinner plate for you guys for Christmas? Tamales or
you
turkey?
Know, I'm thinking maybe steak.
That's way off. All right. Hey, one other question. Have you ever had any of the Rick Boning freeze-dried candy?
I do not think I have. No, matter of fact, I'm sure I haven't. Freeze-dried candy, no.
Yeah, Rick will fix you up. Yeah, you know what'd be neat? Y'all need to take some of those freeze-dried Skittles to Uganda on the mission trip. Those kids, but those kids would love that, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, not just the kids.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. So, well, hey, Merry Christmas, my friend. God bless you, and we will email those. We'll email you some codes over for those tickets. So just reply back with your email address on that text if you don't mind.
Sure will. Thanks so much.
All right. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
They're great folks. We had Rodney and Christine on the show. Man, it's probably been a year, and they were talking about their ministry. I did not ask him the impossible question. That's why I waited. The average American will spend more than what? 9 hours on what?
Eating.
Cooking. Cooking is the answer.
Well, we're not average, are we?
No.
Nope. So, well, friends, that will wrap it up. I know you guys got places to be, and we've got things to do, and it's been such a fun day. Any closing remarks that are on your mind?
Everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Be safe, and thank the Lord that you're here.
Amen. Thank you, Rick. That was really good. It's heartfelt.
It was.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
No,
Jingle bell rock.
Batman smells. Robin laid an egg. All right, well, that'll wrap it up. Okay, thank y'all so much. Been fun. Hey, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Jason Bay here from First with a Sky Carlton from Deep Clean, Texas. Going to hop on the show and let us know what she's up to. So she will be here tomorrow, and then we'll wrap it up on Friday with Billy Cawthon and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Hey, as I end every show, reminding you today, we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own, friends. We do need each other. Please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until tomorrow morning, good morning and God bless, and a big thank you to Rick and Kay of Tomorrow's Promise for being here with us today. More information online about Tomorrow's Promise. Get your children enrolled today. Go to tomorrowspromise.info. Thank you, Rick and Kay.
Thank you, Rob.